Never save money. When my grandfather first said these words to me, I thought he was losing his mind. The whole world tells us to save for a rainy day. But he smiled and corrected me. Don't just save it, force it to grow. To understand why, we have to go back to a small, dusty village where an old man was famous for doing absolutely nothing. Every day, he sat under the shade of a banyan tree, staring at the clouds, constructing elaborate castles in the sky. I will build an empire, he would tell anyone who listened. I will own shops. I will own cattle. I will be a king. But the villagers just laughed. They knew that while his mouth was full of dreams, his pockets were full of air. Meanwhile, his wife was the backbone of the home. She scraped and scrubbed, trying to keep the family afloat while he chased fantasies. One evening, she placed a hand on his shoulder. "Husband, dreams are sweet, but you cannot eat them. We are drowning." He brushed her off with his usual mantra. "Patience, woman. Someday my ship will come in." But ships don't sail on dry land. Years drifted by. The walls of their home cracked, and the pantry shelves grew bare. The someday never arrived. The breaking point came on a cold night. His little grandson tugged on his shirt, his ribs showing through his skin. "Grandsa," the boy whispered, "my stomach hurts. Is there any bread left?" The old man checked every pot, every jar, every corner. There was nothing but dust. The silence in the kitchen was deafening. That night, the old man didn't dream. He cried. He finally realized that his inaction was starving the people he loved. The next morning, the dreamer died and a worker was born. He went into the fields under the scorching sun to offer his labor. He dug ditches until his hands bled. He carried heavy sacks until his back screamed. He traded his sweat for copper coins. At the village store, he heard a wealthy merchant say, "The secret to wealth is hoarding. Keep your money tight and you will be safe." Taking this advice to heart, the old man found an old glass jar. He hid it beneath his bed like a buried treasure. Every week he deprived himself. He walked in broken shoes and ate half meals just to drop a few more coins into the glass. Clink, clink. When the jar was finally full, he felt triumphant. He thought he had secured their future. He marched to the market to buy grain. He dumped the coins on the counter and asked for 3 sacks of wheat. The shopkeeper looked at the pile and laughed. "Old man," the shopkeeper said, "while you were hiding this money, the world moved on. Prices have doubled. This buys you almost nothing." The old man was devastated. He had worked hard and saved harder, yet he was still poor. His money had rotted in the jar. Defeated, he sat on his porch. He watched a neighbor walk by carrying a basket of fresh eggs. He watched another milking a cow. Then a spark lit up in his mind. He realized that wealth wasn't about the coins. It was about what the coins could create. He took his remaining money. Instead of buying wheat to eat, he bought 2 scrawny chickens. "Grandson, we can't eat these. They're too small," the grandson cried. "We aren't going to eat them," the old man replied. "We are going to employ them." The chickens laid eggs. They ate some, but they sold the rest. With that money, they bought another chicken, then another. The glass jar remained empty, but the coop was full. The money was no longer sleeping under the bed, it was working in the yard. The lesson is simple. Stagnant money loses value like water evaporating in the sun. Don't just save, build, invest, grow. That is how you change your life. If this story planted a seed in your mind, help us grow it. Your support is the water that gives us strength to create more stories. Please tap the like button, share this with a friend, and subscribe to join our journey. Remember, wealth isn't just what you save, It is what you grow.